Had a very busy but successful day, and yeah, got everything done that I wanted to get done. And it's hot as hell. It's still hot as hell. That's why I'm topless, my friends, because I can't. Ooh, I don't put the AC on very much because it's just. I prefer to have the airflow come in the balcony, thingy-majig, wiggy, niggy, wiggy. That's it. All right, where are my friends? Where are my friends and followers and subscribers? Takes a while on YouTube, as always, to get things notified and to get things going. Right. So my videos are doing very well, thankfully. The one about being attacked on the street by the Indian geezer, crazy old geezer, went viral. So he helped me a lot to make money. Well, not just him. It was me, really. I made it work, so I made a great video, right? So that's what happens if you do good videos and you do good stuff, right? And that's what I talk about all the time. And the video I put out today is about me, talking about myself, why I do what I do, who I am, where I came from, what I've achieved in my life, and why I'm successful and why I'm proud of myself, right? And that's it. Because if you're not proud of yourself and happy with yourself, then who is going to be? You know what I mean? Who's going to be happy? Who's going to be proud of you or anything? Nobody. Nobody gives a shit. You have to look after yourself. You have to be strong. You have to be committed. You have to be powerful. And you have to withstand all of the bullshit that life throws at you, right? And that's what happens if you live your life on social media, such as I do. Anyway, watching an interesting show here on YouTube. Very, very nice DJ. I forget his name. I think he's Italian, but he's in Jamaica. It's very nice, great music he plays. But the beach is pretty shitty. But then again, doesn't matter. They're happy. They're having fun. I have been to the beach this morning, but I haven't been in the water yet at all since I've been in Thailand. My goodness me! I've been in my swimming pool, but I haven't been in the ocean. Hello there! Thanks for joining, I should say. Hope you stay on, because many more people will join soon. That's the name of the game. It takes a bit of time on YouTube for people to join the live shows, because it takes just the way the bloody rhythm works, I think. Anyway, we've got a lot more people coming on now. That's good. Thank you very much. I'm here to talk this Sunday night, here 20 to 10 in the nighttime, and I'm going to go to bed soon, maybe in an hour or so, because I've worked all bloody weekend very, very hard, as I always do. I got a lot of shit done, and my videos are going viral thanks to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe here now. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, because I put out great content every single day, short videos, long videos, between 6 and 15 minutes, and a lot of live shows too. Live is a bit difficult for me at the moment because of the time zone difference between America and Europe, and here in Thailand, where I live at the moment. And that is why it's very hard to catch people, because most of my subscribers are from the United States or Europe, and of course plenty from over here too. But yeah, that's the way it is. So I've got to do it late at night, like now. It's Sunday, so it's like 10:30 in the morning, New York time, I think, something like that. So some of you should be awake and be able to watch this, which would be very, very nice if you comment and chat with me. Okay? Otherwise, I'm talking to myself. Just got to drink water to hydrate. Hydrate all the time, especially when it's so goddamn hot. But again, I'm not complaining. I love the heat. I love the beautiful weather. It was a scorcher today. It was so friggin' hot here. And the goddamn crazy Songkran festival has started. You know what that means, Songkran? Oh my God! It's when it's the kind of New Year celebration here, I believe. Thai New Year, which is Cambodia New Year too, at the same time. They call it Khmer New Year. Here they call it Songkran. I don't know why. What they do is they stand there on the streets with their water guns and their buckets of water, and they throw buckets of water in your face if you're passing on a motorbike. Into your face. They don't care whether you crash or not. The water is dirty, of course. The water is contaminated, filthy, and if you get that shit in your eyes or mouth, you're in for a bit of trouble. You understand? So it's not good. And then, I'm walking down the street to a local supermarket to buy some goods, and a little son of a gun kid squirted me right in the face, in the eye. It was already a little bit not infected, but allergy thing going on here. I said, what the heck are you doing? I said no. You say no. Normally when you say no to people, don't do it, because you can tell. You can tell if people are into it or not. And in my case, clearly I wasn't, because I'm dressed sensibly. I'm not wearing these water clothes, and I don't carry a water gun. I'm just going to a shop to get something that I need. And that is when that shit happened. Oh my God. I tell you, if that happened in the USA or in Europe or UK, oh God, you'd be in trouble. You really would. But and then the top matters off to make them worse. It's also carried out by the tourists here, which are complete knobheads. Mostly the Russians and the English and the Aussies, of course, the culprits. What's up, Jack? I'm great, as always. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, so the knobhead Russians. I mean, an older woman approached me today. She was standing there with a freaking water gun. I'm walking up from the beach with my expensive camera in hand, not the iPhone. And she looked at me and I said, don't do it. And she squirted the water at me, at my face and my camera, which is a very expensive camera. I said, don't fucking do it. She said, oh, it doesn't matter. It's okay. I said, no, it's not. And I walked up and said, if you do that one more time, you're going to be in big trouble. Big trouble. So she walked away. So yeah, that's what's been up, Jack. Where are you from, Jack? Are you subscribed to my channel already? If you're not, you better do it now. So I won't be on here for very long, because it's late. And I'm not that tired, but been a long weekend and working hard all the time. It takes it out of you, but I'm a workaholic. Not because I have to, but I love doing my work. I love putting out the content that I do, which is very popular, and people are loving it. And my numbers are going through the roof at this time, which I'm grateful about. Thanks to my subscribers. Thank you. And of course, the more people do subscribe, the more people share and comment and like, the better things will get for me, and I'll be able to make more good, great stuff for you, because I'll be traveling all over Thailand now in the next few weeks to complete my mission here. Well, I'll be here for at least two months, maybe 3. I just got here like 10 days ago. And then I'll be going over to Vietnam and probably China, because it's in Hong Kong and Taiwan, because I've been to mission like a James Bond mission. What? Mission like a James Bond mission. Why do you say that, Luther Marshall? What kind of James Bond mission do you think I'm on now, my friend? I just don't like people squirting in my face with a water gun full of dirty, contaminated water. Right? Because that can fuck you up, if you know what I mean. Big time. Don't forget to subscribe. I gotta keep saying that because people forget to do it and like. I don't know. Top secret spy stuff. Oh, okay. If you think so, my friend. Are you a hater, Luther? Because I got a few trolls around who linger around Bali. They're sick people. No English Turkish. What? No English Turkish. My friend, I've been to Turkey many times. I don't speak Turkish. Sorry about that. It's a difficult language and it's not really my thing. Damsels and destructive weapons. Well, not really. They're just stupid people with very, very low IQ. Because if you say to particularly foreigners and tourists here, look, don't do it, don't shoot me with your fucking water gun, they should respect that and normally don't do it if you're in a sensible area, which I am. I'm in a very quiet area. If you go to the main walking street and the beach walk in Pattaya, you're fucked. You literally are, because nobody will stop. I mean, it's just constant nonsense. And the people who actually really enjoy it, they walk through the streets and they're driving their motorbikes, sometimes 3 or 4 people on the bloody motorbike with kids, and they get splashed water buckets in their face as they are driving. Do you know how dangerous that is? Do you know how many people die during these events annually? I know from Cambodia, because I lived there for 3 years, there are about 2 to 3 or 400 deaths over 3 or 4 days because of this kind of festival and the craziness that goes on, particularly with the drunk driving and the throwing of water in people's faces and the fights that erupt. It's an awful situation. And they celebrate it as if it's fucking Hallelujah New Year, you know? It's just, I don't get it. I just don't. But they seem to love it, the locals. And the stupid tourists do too. Well, the low-class tourists, I have to say, the low-class tourists like it. The high-class tourists don't go anywhere near it. No, they stay in their expensive, luxurious hotels, and they don't go near any of these yobbos on the street or any of these stupid people who throw water at them because they would never tolerate it. And me too. I have a beautiful condo here, wonderful apartment, an amazing apartment building, and I love it. That sounds dreadful. I didn't know it was that disastrous. Yes, it is. It's absolutely horrendous, Luther. You can't even imagine how bad it is. I mean, last year when I was in Siem Reap, a Cambodian guy, I was driving very slowly on the motorbike. He was just about not becoming nighttime, so still lightish. And I said, don't shoot me. I wasn't wearing my glasses. And he aimed at me and he shot me right in the eye. And I had a massive eye infection because of it. And that, you think that is fun? No, it's not. It's disgraceful. So I don't know why this is so popular and why people love it. Back in the States, we would launch fireworks and stuff at each other. It was fun when it was Beyonce. Well, that's a different story. Yeah, they had fireworks earlier here today, about 7 o'clock. But that's kind of manageable and humane. People mostly shoot them up in the sky. Only stupid people shoot them at themselves. What's the point? What's the point of traveling to another country if you stay in a hotel? What? I don't stay in a hotel. I live in a beautiful condo building, my friend. I have my lovely apartment here, which I've rented for several months. And it's just these next 2-3 days. It goes officially for 3 days, where it's going to be mayhem on the streets outside, right? So I go out a lot. I am out all day long. It's just it gets difficult from 12 p.m. because they're all knackered in the morning because they've been up all night partying and drinking, and so they're not very active until later in the afternoon. But then just Google it. Look up Pattaya Sangkrong Festival, or go onto YouTube and watch that shit. You won't even believe it. You can check it out on TikTok too. It's a fucking nightmare. I mean, people are just all over the place. And okay, well, they're geared out for it. They're wearing their tank tops. They've got their phones in these plastic thick satchels, and that's that. So. No, I don't stay in my hotel. I'm not in a hotel. I'm in a beautiful apartment. And with a big bedroom, big bathroom, and big terrace outside. Right? Hello, Stephanie Smith. How you doing there? Where are you from? Where are you from, Luther? Guys, let me know where you are from so we can talk a little bit about that too. Not just about me and this place. But I love Thailand. It's a wonderful country. It's probably the best country I've been to or lived in so far, and I lived in many, many countries. The countries I've lived in for more than 2-3 years are Austria, Spain, America, Bali, Indonesia, Cambodia, I forget a few more. Anyway, France. You're from Glenville. Okay, Glenville, cool. Nice. So it's just for these particular celebrations that you avoid the hustle and bustle of the manic crowd? Of course, because you just can't go out. I mean, I went out last night to have a look at the famous walking street because I felt like it was Saturday night after all. I thought, okay, let's go and have a look at walking streets. So I went to the famous Pattaya walking street. Oh my God, what a shit show that was. The Songkran Festival hadn't even started then. It started today, but they were all walking, and it was packed, right? Like body to body, people smashing into each other, which I hate. And they're throwing water at everyone. So I had a drink and got out of there as quickly as I bloody well could. It's just, so yeah, this festival is over in 3 days, but it's a holiday here until the 16th of April. So basically, people aren't working. People are just the locals are partying, and everything is open. Don't get me wrong. All the malls are open. All the shops are open. Just the big businesses are closed. I think banks may be open or closed. I'm not quite sure. I don't use the banks here anyway. I use Revolut, by the way. Revolut is the best bank you can use worldwide. Trust me. It works everywhere, and it's a fantastic service that they offer. I used to have the metal service. It's fabuloso. I get airport lounge access. I get free eSIM Wi-Fi worldwide. I get the Financial Times. I even get a Tinder super subscription thing, which I don't use. Why would I? I don't need that. Because I find my ladies, my girlfriends, wherever I want to, because I'm a handsome guy and I don't need to find apps to find ladies. No. Hello, Shubham Singh. Are you from India, my friend? Shubham Singh. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you're joining here, subscribe and share the live if you can, please. Anyway, yeah, that's just the way it is. It's the nature of the game here. What can I say? You have girlfriend. Yes and no. At the moment, I'm working on a girlfriend, but I haven't secured the situation yet because I'm taking my time to make sure that she's good. So, yeah, it'll take a bit more time. Yes, man, India. Okay, cool. Are you female or male? Shubham, I can't tell by your name. I'm from London, United Kingdom, my friend. Yeah, but I haven't lived there for a long time. No. Male. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I haven't lived in London, in the UK since God knows when. Well, I left the country in 1976, and I lived there again for 2 years in 2001, 2002, 3, I think, after the New York 7/11 9/11 incident. I can say 7/11 because there's so many bloody 7/11 here. 7/11s here. I'm a knuckle dragging American. I've lived for some time in South Africa and Iceland. Well, I've been to South Africa a couple of times. I haven't been to Iceland yet, but yeah, whatever. South Africa's nice, but I hear it's very, very dangerous at the moment. Again, unfortunately. But yeah, whatever. I was in Colombia 3 weeks ago. I got back 3 weeks ago. Oh my God, that place is so overrated, so over hyped. There is nothing special about Colombia at all. I'm writing an ebook about Colombia, my experiences there, my travels over 5 weeks. It's coming out in the next few days. It's a dump. It really is. Don't bother going to Colombia. Just don't bother. Go to Brazil. Brazil's great. Trust me. I've been there many times too. Anyway. I've been to India many times, my friend. Many times. I used to make clothing there, production in Tirupur, in the south, and many other places too. Yeah. It's a pleasant time. My friend Luther, it's a wonderful time here otherwise. You know, even now during this stupid festival, I still have a great time and enjoy myself because I live in this beautiful building. I got a wonderful pool upstairs, a gym, a sauna, steam room, and everything you need. And I got the shops around here, whatever you want. The beach is a 5-minute walk down. Tripura. I went to Tirupur, isn't it? Tirupur? I went to Mumbai, Tirupur, and many other cities too in India. Because of my clothing production business that I used to own. I used to own a company called Cream Clothing, Cream Skateboards. That's right. All right, you're gone, my friend. So I don't tolerate trolls because that guy called me 72. That's funny because my father is 72. Anyway, again, just don't bother to troll me here, okay? Because if you do, I'll just get rid of you. I don't fucking care. And I said that in my video that I posted earlier today. I am Rob Hourmont, and nobody will ever bring me down. Nobody will ever disrespect me. And if you do, you're going to get into trouble, hot water. Because you don't know who I am. But trust me, I am someone special. Believe me. Okay? That being said, I never cause any trouble. Dennis, which country has the most attractive women in your opinion? Well, it's pretty easy. relatively easy answer, but not. I would say Japan, Korea, and Thailand. Yeah, in that order. Well, Korea and Japan are pretty much on the same level. They're both women that are absolutely fabulously beautiful, and China too, by the way. And Thailand is not far behind at all. Bali, Indonesia. Indonesian women also very beautiful, can be very, very nice, different kind of colors and races and whatnot. There's all kinds of mixtures there, so very nice. But Indonesia is a difficult country because of the religion and all the extremism there. It's not the best place to live. It's not very safe either. And the police are extremely aggressive, as is immigration, so I will not go back to that country ever again. Hello from India, Thor, the god of thunder. The god of thunder, what does that mean? Why are you the god of thunder? What kind of god are you? Is there even a god? Do you know about a god? Does a god exist? I don't think a god exists. Is there any evidence of God? There is not any evidence of God at all. No God is being proven scientifically as being true. So stop talking about God, please. I don't want to hear it. Understand? Yeah, Indian women can be very hot. They can be. I've been there many times, as I said. They can be very, very pretty. But the problem was I found when I was in Mumbai, they're very conservative. Or you can't, as a Westerner, a white guy like me, you can't really get to know them because they only hang out with local men and are not really allowed to associate themselves or socialize with people like me. Don't get me wrong, I've met many beautiful Indian women across the world, and also Caribbean women can be beautiful, you know, Jamaica, Barbados, and so on. So black women are very nice too. Hello, Mr. Pasha. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so love from India, thank you. Love from me, Rob, in Thailand at this point in time. I'm a world traveler, I'm all over the place. I'll come to India again soon, don't worry. Now, if you can invite me to India, and if you can hook me up with a beautiful woman there, I'd be more than happy to come and do that. Because as I said, I do love Indian women. Also, another, excuse me, another country that's interesting and has many beautiful women is Israel. Believe it or not, Israeli women are gorgeous. Have you ever seen the videos of the Israeli police? I mean, army force women, they are absolutely stunning. And they're dressed in the sexy military uniform. Hot. Anyway, guess which country or continent, there's several actually, there's three where I don't like the women at all. Any idea? Friends? Ask me. What do you think is my least favorite continent? Big riffle. What does that mean? Big rifle, right? Big guns. Yeah, my least favorite continent in the world for women is, you got it, United States of America. The second one is Australia. The third one is New Zealand. And the fourth is Europe. But Europe is different because it has different types of people. The north, Scandinavia, has beautiful women. The south, in Spain, Portugal, Italy, and France also have very beautiful women. And that's great. But Central Europe and so on, not my thing. What's your opinion on Argentina? Chile have been thinking about going there for monitoring station job. Well, yeah, I've been to Argentina. It's very nice. It's a bit expensive at the moment. The economy isn't very good. Many Eastern European women look hot. No, I don't agree with that. They used to look hot, in my opinion. But I don't like the tall blondes because they're usually faked up and so on. I don't like it. African black beauty, no replacement. Well, I do like black women. Yeah, I do. I'm just looking at a show with Jamaican women right now because this DJ here is in Jamaica. You can't maintain higher standards of European. Well, that's not true, Wendy. I mean, it depends on what standards you're talking about. I'm talking about beauty. I'm not talking about values. I'm not talking about education. I'm talking about beauty, okay? That's it. Understand? So I'm not being condescending towards European women, not at all, or any woman. I'm just talking about beauty purely. Which women are most beautiful from which countries? That's what I'm talking about, okay? You know, you've got beautiful women in Morocco too. You've got beautiful women Ethiopia, for crying out loud. You've got beautiful women in Iceland. Iceland's supposed to be have wonderfully beautiful women, but I haven't been there because it's too freaking cold. I don't want to go there. But you're right. You mean Wendy? The standards of European women can be very, very good from a moral value perspective. Of course, yes. Don't forget to subscribe, my friends, please. You know, Nepali girls are angel, dude, crazy beauty. I haven't been to Nepal, my friend, but I have heard something about that. Maybe I need to go there, right? What's the temperature like there now this time of year? Is it warm or is it cold? What is it now? It's April. So let me know. If it's nice, I would go and have a look. Because that's what I do. I'm a world traveler. I make my YouTube videos everywhere. And the more I travel, the better. Luther, I had a really bad experience with an Israeli airport. Well, that's not surprising. It can be difficult with Israeli airports. I flew the Israeli airline once. What's it called again? I forget. It was difficult to get on the bloody plane. You must visit Nepal. Okay. I'll Google it and see what the temperature's like and how far away it is and what I can do there. Can you drink alcohol there, is my question. Can you drink? I drink wine, you see. I like wine, red wine. If I can't drink wine, I'm not going there. I had that problem in India too when I went to one of the states where Gandhi was from. I forget the name of the city. But you would know there was no alcohol in the hotels or bars. You had to go to the airport duty free to get friggin' alcohol. It was a friggin' nightmare. My goodness me. Anyway, I got through it. We finally ended up with the chief of police at his house, and there we found a lot of free booze from confiscations, no less. That's the way the situation works over there, my friend. In your country, India, Thor, the god of thunder. I know, because I've been there many, many times. All right, was that only one to serve? Good women do kitchen work and jiggy time. Oh, no, I don't agree with that. Nah. Good women have a good job and they're educated and they look after themselves. They do have a healthy lifestyle. They do fitness and so on. I don't believe in just women just cooking and staying at home. No, no, no. You're never disappointed because Nepali girls give services in hotels. Well, okay. I don't like that. I don't do that. I don't pay for services from women, okay? I don't believe in it. I have a daughter. I don't believe in that thing, okay? Finky Stingers, yo, all I'm saying is you need more than one owl to feed a family. I'm not quite sure what you mean with that. I was making the joke about James Bond because you seem like you're living the life without the espionage parts. Well, I wouldn't actually say that because I have a lot of haters and jealous people who try to track me down and try to harm me. So, I mean, I don't take them seriously, but I have to be careful and I always know how to protect myself because I am a special person with a special background in something that I can't mention here. I'd always strike while the cheese is warm. No, while the oven is hot, my friend. The cheese cannot be warmed. If the cheese is warm, it tastes disgusting, right? You've got to strike while the oven is hot, and the bun, you can get the bun in the oven. Then you know what I mean. So, anyway, guys, have you subscribed yet? Tell me, have you subscribed yet, all of you? Because you're new in this channel. Jericho, what's your opinion on the Irish? Have you ever heard of the troubles of Northern Ireland? Anybody like what? What do you mean? I'm British. Of course I know about the history and the troubles in Northern Ireland, for crying out loud. I've been in Belfast many, many times, in Dublin too. For God's sake. I know everything about that. I know everything about the whole world, everything, the history, all the wars, everything. I'm a highly educated person, okay? Get that in your skull, my friend. I'm from India, but we don't need for Nepal visa, just one card required, and I entered Nepal. Super is very friendly, but you know. Okay, well, I'll go there. My next trip after Thailand, I'll plan to go that way. Okay, why not? India, Nepal, sounds good to me. Maybe I'll go to Bangladesh too. I have some friends in Bangladesh as well, in Dhaka. Why not? Tell me, guys, have you subscribed yet? You got to tell me that you're going to subscribe to me here. Which football team do you support? Well, I'm from Chelsea, so I'm a Chelsea boy. Even though they're not doing very well at the moment. Well, they're slowly coming back, but yeah, they're my team. But I don't really watch football much anymore. Mostly because of the time zone difference, because it's very hard to watch here. Yeah, Bangladesh also. Is Bangladesh good, bro, for women? Nice women in Bangladesh, my friend. Tell me. I've never even thought about going there, but I'm working with some Bangladeshi people at the moment who work with me on my YouTube channel. And yeah, so that's why. If you're telling me it's good there, I will go there. And Nepal too, and India again too. But if I come to India, I need people to meet who can show me around, because when I was there before, I was always alone, and it's staying in very nice hotels. I stayed in one of the best hotels in the center there. I forget the name. What's the top hotel called again in Mumbai? The very famous one that caught fire. I stayed there. It was great. I was always confused about the whole Irish and British thing. There's still problems. Well, there are problems, but not so much. I mean, Northern Ireland, I believe, not sure, still wants to be out of the United Kingdom, as to Scotland. Yeah, so the situation is, for the United Kingdom, the UK is not easy. It's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Okay, I've been to Bangladesh, all right, well, no, bye. This is a hot lady here from Spain, a DJ. Look at that. You see that? You see her? Ah, she's beautiful. Let me show you. Now, that is a Spanish woman from Europe. And that is classy style. That's South Europe. Southern Europe, my friend. Problems now with machete gangs and crime. Yeah, where? In the UK? I saw the machete kids. It's mostly kids, right? Knives. It's terrible. It's an awful situation. Anyway, this place is gorgeous. Look at this. I believe that is in Ibiza or Mallorca, in the Balearic Islands in Spain. And the DJ lady is absolutely stunning. What? Are you drinking now? What's your poison? No, I only drink red wine when I drink, but I'm not drinking now. I'm just drinking water. Water, because it's bedtime. Anyway, guys, I've asked you many times, have you subscribed yet? Subscribe to me. And I'll be making a lot more live shows from the beach, from nature, and I'll be showing beautiful women along the way too, okay? Because my whole game here is to talk to beautiful women and interview women, which I did the other day. You should look at my video. What's it called again? I was attacked on the beach for talking to a beautiful woman by an Indian guy, no less, in Pattaya. An Indian guy, an old man, 75-year-old man, called me a pedophile because I was talking to a young woman, 23, 25, whatever, interviewing her. And the video is on my channel here. It's gone viral. It's got 5,000 views or something like that. So look at that one, please. You subscribe. Thank you, my friend. What do you think of this lady? Let me show you again. Isn't that beautiful, huh? Ooh. That is a beautiful Spanish woman. Classy, stylish, gorgeous. Anyway, guys, India, what time is it in India? Earlier than here, right? Well, now it's 10 p.m. here. It must be about 9 over there. Anyway, guys, it's really pleasant. She's very beautiful. Oh my God. Sadly, a bit too young for me. Although I'm an older man these days, but I'm just over 50, but I'm still very handsome and very young. There's a difference between chronological time, age, and biological age, how you look and how you feel, right? And as far as my chronological, 8:38 p.m., okay, so 2 hours difference, no, one and a half hours difference, that's strange. My chronological age, by my blood markers and my looks and my skin and my body, which is rock solid and fit as a fiddle, is below 30. And my chronological age is about 50. God non-stop. What about the heart, her heart and her character? I don't know her. But yes, of course, the most important thing about any partner or relationship is the characteristics, the personality and the heart. If there's no character, if there's no good personality, the love is never going to work. What we were talking about earlier was beautiful women and not that. But yeah, a woman or can be as beautiful as she wants to be, and a man could be as handsome as he can be, but if you're not a nice person, if you're a user and abuser, then it's never going to work. Loyalty is a major factor. Trust, loyalty, honesty, empathy, caring, kindness. Those are all the most important things ever. Watch my videos. I talked about that today in today's video, where I say I love myself despite people attacking me for what I say, and when I'm real and being honest about my life and about my work, right? My favorite vlogger, I only have one vlogger that I watch besides myself, and that's Kurt Kaz. Kurtcaz. Kurt Kaz, he's from South Africa, fantastic guy. He speaks perfect Spanish and Portuguese, and yeah, English of course. He's very, very good. He has millions of followers. I wish I could become as popular as him. But he's a younger guy, he's been doing this far longer than me, but hey ho, I'll get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm doing very well now on YouTube, and my account is blowing up. Have you heard of a narcissist personality disorder? Yes, I have. Of course I have. I know narcissists very well. I know them when I see them, when I talk to them. I've been involved with many narcissists, both in business and in relationships, and I know them very well. I used to be a narcissist myself, a small one. My native language is English, my friend, but I speak Deutsch also. Ich spreche Deutsch sehr gut. Je parle français aussi. Parfait, merci. So I speak French, German, and English. And yeah, I know a narcissist when I see them, and I was a mild narcissist earlier before I got sick 10 years ago and was very, very fat, about 30 kilos overweight, and was sick, had a stroke, and almost died. After that, I changed my life, my lifestyle, my diet. I'm a Keto-Carnivore now. I only eat meat, fish, seafood, and eggs, and animal fat, and pretty much nothing else. Yogurt, high-fat yogurt, cheese, and coffee. Drink coffee, water, and coconut water, and that is about it, and red wine, of course. Anyway, guys, I'm waiting for more of you to subscribe. Otherwise, I'm going to get a little bit peed off here. No, I'm not going to get peed off. I'm just getting some more ice. It's hot. It's very, very hot here. You know what I mean? So yes, that's what. And I make my own yogurt too. Look, see that? That is homemade yogurt, my friends, which I made yesterday. How do I make? You want to know how to make homemade yogurt? It's very, very easy, and it's really good for you. It's high fat, high protein, and super healthy. I'm also a fitness freak, are you? Well, I'm not a fitness freak, my friend, anymore. I used to be an Olympic racer. I was in the Olympic Games in 1988 in Calgary. Google my name, Robert Hourmont. I came 21st in slalom in 1988 when I was 18. I was ranked in the top 30 in the world in downhill at the time in 1919 when I broke my leg badly and had to retire, and had about 6 surgeries on my my right leg, for about 1.5 to 2 years before I could even walk again. So I was a professional athlete for many years. I became a professional athlete from the age of 13 up until 20 when I crashed and burned. So homemade yogurt is fantastic, as is homemade feta cheese. If you can do that, I know how to do that too. I make as many homemade things as I can. I always cook for myself. I always make home food at home. I have all my meats, my eggs here. I do everything myself. I hardly ever go out. I only go out to eat at a restaurant if I'm on a date, which isn't that often these days, because I tend to be careful about going on dates, because why? You spend time, you spend money, and you also then can waste a lot of both of those things, time and money. Big Mac or KFC? Oh, come on. I never would touch those places. I used to when I was stupid and young. Maybe you do, I don't, because that's toxic. That's if you want to die early, then go and eat that shit. Okay? I just eat meat, steak, eggs, my friends. That's all. I'll show you right now. Look. Here's a beautiful piece of minced beef. It's frozen. It'll be defrosted tomorrow. And what do we have here? We have frozen pork mince. I had that tonight. So we have frozen chicken. I had that. So I got the food that I stock in here lasts. I go shopping once a week, every 10 days or something like that. And it lasts me for like a week or 10 days, minimum. Maximum, minimum. Okay, how much do you spend a month in Thailand? Okay, well that's easy. The accommodation that I live in is on the higher end is $650 per month with a super beautiful luxury apartment building, and apartment itself is highly decked out. $650 a month. But for food and the rest of my time and life and the excursions and travel I make, I spend no more than $500 a month. So my total is about 1,200 a month, I would say. That's about it. Yeah, that's it. And in Europe, you would spend 5 to 6 times that amount. The apartment here that I have would cost, instead of $650 or euros, it would cost 3,000 to 4,000 in Europe or the USA. Okay? That's why I live here, because I love it. I'm not super rich, my friend. I make a lot of money. I make good money, decent money. I used to make farmer money when I was younger, but I make good money now, but I work fucking hard too, okay? Anyway. What will you do when saving interest starts falling? I don't care about that. I don't put my money in savings accounts because it's a waste of time. The only thing I do with my money is reinvest it in other things that make more money, such as my writing and my publishing and my marketing, because I write ebooks, I write books a lot, and I promote my website, my blog, I promote my YouTube channel, I promote my TikTok, I promote Facebook, and I put money into that, and I get more followers and make more money that way. And I also then do Bitcoin trading too, a bit, not much, sometimes. I don't give a flying fuck about interest rates. Nothing. I don't care about that shit. It doesn't affect me at all. Because I'm smart, you see. I'm smart. I don't fall for the trap of investing into the financial assets, stocks, bonds, and FX trading, all that crap. Even crypto, I do it very, very carefully and very, very limited. Maybe once a month or twice a month if I see a good trade, because I can read charts very well. But at the moment, there's no point in trading it. It's going sideways, up and down all the time. 2,000 up, 2,000, 3,000 down. Because of the Trump maniac behavior, you don't know what the hell's going to happen the next day. And if you're not watching it like a bird, like a hawk every single day, all the time, 24 hours a day, you're done. You're going to lose all your money. Simple. Okay, my friends? Don't forget to subscribe, please, because this is a lot of time and work for me, and I want you to watch my videos. I'm making super interesting content all the time. Okay? It's only going to get better because I'm going to be traveling all over Thailand now for the next month. After that, Vietnam, then I'll go to Bangladesh probably, and Nepal, I've been told by a friend here, and then I will see. Okay? All right, guys, I'm going to head out now because it's time for me to hit the sack soon. It's 20 past 10 in the evening, and I get to bed relatively early so I can get some decent rest and get up in the morning, which I do at 6:30 in the morning when the sun rises. All right, my friends, subscribe, and share the video. Share the live, please. I love you. Bye-bye.